Can you speak a little bit just about our culture today and why you think apologetics is so important at kind of this point in time in history?
Oh gosh. Yeah. So I'm a big Francis Schaeffer fan, and I think he's prophetic, and I think the culture is at a boiling point. And I think that if we're not equipped as the church to address the major issues of the day, we're going to see churches doors keep closing at record rates. It's already happening, right? The secularization of this society is pressing in on the churches. Mm-hmm. And if we can't meet those challenges with intellectual response, sitting at the table of ideas, making a case for the Christian worldview, that no, this is to be taken seriously, I'm worried what's going to happen. You know, I say that kind of tongue in cheek because I do know that God's sovereign and in control, right? But I think He has a call for us to be moving into the culture. Yep. For far too long, I think the church has been retreating, shutting the doors in their conclaves and studying apologetics, but with each other in the safe environments, instead of going to your neighbor and saying, "What do you think about God? You know, what church do you go to?" I was at the grocery market the other night, and I was with a buddy. We were buying a bunch of meat, and to grill up and just hang out. A buddy from out of town, and this is how I do it. I go, and the woman checking us out, she says, "How are you?" I say, "I'm fantastic. It's the Lord's Day." It was Sunday, so it's the Lord's Day, and she's like, "Yes, it is." And I said, "Where do you go to church?" "Oh, I don't go to church." "Well, why not?" Next thing you know, you have a brief but in-depth conversation about her thoughts about God. "Well, I'd love to see you at our church, Living Oaks. Here's the address. You know, shoot me an email if you have any questions." And it's just like I would love it if we got to a point where every Christian was comfortable enough with their faith that those conversations happened naturally. I remember I was studying with Michael Lacona in the Biola program, right? And he really made an impact on me by saying, we have become kind of secular in our speech even, you know, and he's the one who really taught me how to do this. He said, you know, when people are asking how you're doing, don't just say fine, say blessed. Or say, my line is, "I'm better than I deserve." Whoa, what's that mean? And then it's a God conversation. But we should be working towards making God supreme in our culture. There's nothing to shy away from. We have the truth. So, yeah, I could go on about that.
Yeah.
That's a good question.